Good morning guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's job we've got quite a lot to do, so I'll probably film this in a couple of parts, but so start off in the living room. What we've got, client wants TV mounted on the wall, so we're going to chase in HDMI and a PowerPoint for there, and then in the cupboard we're also going to put in power. On the outside of the building, we've got a double socket to go outside along with a PIR to cover the gate. We're changing the light fitting for one that matches this little lamp over here, so stone fitting. And then we've also got to change this light here. Another outside light to go above the front door. You can just see the tip of it there, so we're going to change that. And then that's it for downstairs. Upstairs we've got to do another change of light, so this light's being changed as well. Then in the bedroom we've got TV going on the wall, again with power. So that'll be chased in, probably fed from there because there's nothing there at the moment. We've then got this shade being changed. And we've got 3 wall lights being fitted, so one above the mirror and then one either side of the bed. That switch is staying because it's being converted to work the light above the mirror, but it currently switches this light off. That switch will go as well, and actually be relocated to the bed. And these will all be single switches just for those lights. And then the switch here is going to be converted to a double, a 2-gang, so we can turn on that light and also the mirror light. We might even leave that one as it is. I haven't really decided yet. In the bathroom. We have, hello, we got a light going above the mirror here, and we've got a shaver point going in. That's it for the bathroom. And then if we shoot upstairs, we've got, so this TV's going, we got this TV down here. That's going to be mounted on this wall. There's no power to this side of the rooms, so we're actually going to run a feed from that socket there. We're going to put a double socket here, double socket there, and one on the wall here. And then into the cupboard. In this cupboard here, just a 2-foot batten, nothing special in there, but we are going to have it on a PIR, so it'll just come on when somebody actually opens and walks in. And then we've got this light here just going somewhere in the middle there, which there's a 2-gang switch in this room, which is one's for obviously the main light here and one's obviously for the lamp. So we'll probably pick up a feed off that so that the lamp socket still functions as it should. We'll take the power for the thing from the bathroom here. So actually we've got probably could replace those. I've got lots and lots of spots, G10 bulbs actually, so we could change that, but that's it, I think. Oh, and we're replacing this light, so this light with the one from the living room. So the living room light that's currently there, we're swapping out and putting that one in its place. So yeah, so gonna get set up in the bedroom. Priority is the bedroom and the living room. So we'll get that. Those are the priorities, and we'll get cracking. So I'll get you set up and we'll go from there. Right guys, so this is the progress we've got so far. So the bracket for the TV's on the wall. I'm going to change the fittings because used the ones that came in the kit, and I'm just not happy with them. Boxes chased in. Chase obviously for the cables thin. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually extend this ring. Now I can't pull these out there; they're too tight. So what I'm going to do is literally there's quite a bit of slack on this still, so I'm going to pull a bit more through this, cut it, Wago, and then we'll basically take the feed. So we'll take the feed that way, and then obviously loop back up to the double sockets so they're still on the ring, come back down and connect back up, so the ring will still be intact. And then in terms of the lights, obviously the beauty of this is we actually have neutrals here. Obviously I'll put proper Wagos in there, but it just means that actually this is a lot easier to do. We can go up and round and whatnot. Obviously I think the client wants the fittings around about here, so we'll get the laser level out and obviously mount them. But this appears to be plasterboard, so again should be a nice straightforward run really, until we hit you know, an upright or something, but not a big deal. So yeah, I managed to cut my finger on the back box fitting in the grommet, but that's my own fault. Bit of not paying attention really. So yeah, I'll crack on, see you in a bit. Right guys, it's a little bit later in the day. It's been a real nightmare. The chase is done, backfilled at the client's request. Obviously I'm no plasterer, so I've done the best I can. All the carpets are back, sockets in place. So underneath the floorboard there is one of those Wago box. So we split the feed, split the ring up, back and through, all tested, all working fine. The wall, I mean, this house has got to be 300 years plus. The brickwork just crumbles when you drill into it. So I'm trying to get as many fixing points as possible. I've got 2 in the bottom which are good. The one in the middle's sound, but I've tried 3 fixing points up here. They're all, I mean, it just doesn't work. So filled it. We'll wait for that to set off, and then we'll try and put that back on again. But I haven't even tackled the rest of it yet, so I think it's going to be a little bit of a later one. We'll get cracking. I've still got the bathroom and the other rooms to do. So I mean, we've planned for 3 days, but today the TV in this bedroom has just taken way too long. So you'll probably see me in literally a second, but it's the next day for me. Catch you guys later. Hi guys, welcome back. It's day 2 today at this job. I forgot the GoPro today, so I'm actually filming on the iPhone. So I've already made a start on stuff, and then I realised I haven't got my camera. So let's flip the camera around. So we've chased out and refilled. That is fed from that socket there, so that's actually going to have a blanking plate on it. And that feed goes directly back to the socket on the wall there. So that's going to have a blanking plate on for the time being. It would have been nice to have it function the light, but it's fine. We're going to leave it blank because that just then loops to here. So now we're going to start doing the lights. So we're going to go up. It is just plasterboard here, so hopefully just a couple of strategic holes. And literally we'll be good to go, just feed the cable through. So that should hopefully be nice and straightforward. I've got some more anchor points for there. I've just touched up the, just put some additional filler, plaster, whatever it is, on there just to kind of smooth it off a bit. But yeah, so next time you see me, hopefully we should be a little bit further along. Okay, so we've got 2 lights up at the moment off the individual switches. The reason that one is higher up is because the mirror sits directly underneath it. So there's obviously something hanging here. Now this wall is actually a lath and plaster wall, and there's great big beams in between. So we've got another switch to fit over there, and the light fits. So I'll fit the switch in the light, and then decide from there how we're going to run it, or in terms of in terms of running it. It's going to be a fun one. Yeah, lard and plaster walls. Right guys, so we're back on the GoPro. So the wall lights are in, bed's out of position at the moment because we had to move it to get to the floorboards. So yeah, both lights are in here. That is going to be changed to just a blank, because to feed this light, we've disconnected the fittings, the connections for the main light at the customer's request. So the 3-core earth that runs from the main switch behind the door runs under the floors, comes up to that one, and it's just linked through. So this switch here controls this light only now. So we just need to put that as a blank. The TV itself is all up. Obviously rectified the issues with the bracket coming off the wall. What we did was, last resort was going to be using resin, but what we've actually done, you can't see it, but obviously filled the hole where it was pulling out, and ended up using some window fixings. So just drilled a small hole, so used those 140mm fixings, which then meant we could get a permanent anchor into the brick. Like I said, it's an old house, so the brickwork is actually quite flaky. We've also then changed the fitting, so the pendant housing is staying because that's how this is mounted, but changed it to this fitting here. It's not bad, nice lampshade. Apologies for the flicker there. So yeah, that's this room done. So this room's now done, the bedroom's done. Changed the hallway light. So we're going to go downstairs now and start working on the living room, because those are the 2 priorities before Christmas. And then we've still got the bathroom chase out runner light thing and a shaver socket, and then upstairs is 2 double sockets. But those the double sockets upstairs should be straightforward, touch wood, because it's going to be a case of lift up the carpet, lift up the floorboards, run under, job done, and then outside power and outside light. So yeah, still quite a bit to do, so I'll be back in a bit. Okay, so we're in the living room. We've got to put a socket up the wall here, somewhere around there, for the TV that's going on the wall. We've also got to put a double socket in there. So what I'll probably do is split the ring here. There's actually a really nice large cavity behind here, so I can put the there's not really much to do, but pull it back through, put a maintenance free box on. We'll then take the feed round to this socket, back round up to the socket on the wall here, back down, completing the ring. We've also got to fit a spur to the outside for a double socket. Everything's on RCD, so that's going to cover that. But there's something right here. It's just rock hard. So, well, I say rock hard, I'm just tapping it, it's falling down. So actually, I might be able to just get a little hammer in there and just tap it out. I think it's just a bit of old mortar. So yeah, we're going to come round, double socket there, because the Skybox is eventually going to go in there. The client's upgraded to SkyQ 2TB with the 4K, so that'll come with the Bluetooth remote. So everything will go in there, and obviously back feed up to there and then down. So yeah, the only other thing we have done in the room is swap out the lights. So they've now got this. It's actually a really nice light fitting, actually, solid marble. So yeah, nice little light. Anyway, I'll get cracking. I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so we've got cables to here now. Ethernet, HDMI is just under there. Round the corner, I mean, I tell you, if you haven't got one already, get yourself a cable tongue, because that was invaluable between there and there. And then we've come through here, just need to secure that back in place. And then we're back here, so yeah, we're going to carry on up. So first feed will go up, socket out, back down, socket out, to the outside socket. So it'll be a ring for the outside socket, because we're going to do a fused spur for an outside security light. Come back in, and then obviously our cables are already here. So yeah, gonna get cracking with this. I'm probably gonna have to chase this out, which is a bit of a shame, but hey ho, we'll go from there and see what occurs. Catch you in a bit. Right guys, that is it for today in today's video. Part 2 will be in a couple of days after this. So the living room is pretty much set up and done. TV's mounted on the wall. We've got the hole ready for outside. For the power and the lighting upstairs is done. So yeah, please remember to like and subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you again soon. Bye bye.